Hey there, this is Mr. Mendoza. For today, for math, you're going to do representing fractions as a set. And quickly, I'm going to go over what you will be doing. For today, you're going to look at fraction of a set by Miss Ghaffari. So it is a little video that she has created. If you click here, it's going to take you to a video, and this video is going to explain to you how the lesson is going to go. There's also a Google slide that will be in the Google Classroom. So when it says complete the fractions of a set Google slide, you'll find that in the Google Classroom. So there's the task board, which is this document here, but also there's the Google slide that you'll be able to have a copy of, and that's looks something like this. And you're just going to fill in some of the questions that she asked. And again, very simple, but there is an optional extension activity if you would like. So you would type your answers in here. Okay, and same thing with here, you type your answers right in there. So what fraction of the whole set is red? And one of the things you have to keep in mind is you have to look at the whole set. So these are separate. So they're not in equal parts here. It's all together means a set. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 are in a set. So immediately you have a denominator of 5. Question is how many are red? So 1, 2, 3. So that's 3/5. So 1/5, 2/5, and 3/5. And you're just going to write that in here. So when it says write in words or numbers, this is words, or sorry, numbers. And if you wanted words, you would write down 3/5. Okay, hope that makes sense. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides in total that you are going to do. Again, please make sure that you watch her video, which is located right here. Okay, before we go to today's work that you just listened to, I want to go over yesterday. Yesterday, you had to do fractions of a whole, which is a bit different. Certainly, it comes with the understanding that if it is fraction of a whole, you have one thing and how many parts, equal parts, are in it. So I'm going to fill this out. This is what you had to do yesterday. But for the most part, most of you had 4 out of 5 or even 5 out of 5. I gave some point values for this. So this would be 1/3 or 2/6. So for some of you, you would say, oh, 2/6, Mr. Mendoza, I have 1, 2 here. And it's actually 1/6. Because if you take the green over here, triangle, and then used another one to fill this space, that is another equal part. And here's another equal part, and another equal part, and another equal part. So that would be 6 equal parts. So we have 2/6, but also 1/3 would work. If you chose that one, you would have got it right. You have 2 over here, so we have 2/6 and another 2/6 because there's 2 other equal triangles and another equal triangles. So we have a third, another third, and another third. That would be 1/3. So that is actually green. So if you chose 1/3 or 2/6, you would have been accurate. This one also had two answers, 10 out of 10 because there's 10 equal parts, or 1 out of 1, which is one whole. The whole thing is covered, which means it is a whole. What fraction of each shape below is green? So you have to make sure you count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3/10. Here, estimate the fraction of the rectangle below that is colored. So estimate, again, you're going to think of it as a whole. So if it goes right over here, it would be a half. That would be a half. So if there was a line that goes through here, that would be a half. So it could be a half, but not really. So, but if I took my another line put right here, that means that I have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. But this is the half point here. It's not quite 1/4, so it's more than that. So I could say it's closer to a half. Explain your reasoning. Okay, it is more than 1/4, but not 2/4, which is a half. It is very close. Okay, true or false? This image represents 2/3. We have 1, 2, so 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So that is true. So this one is one of the second last question. Which fraction paired below cannot be the two parts that make up the same whole? So 3/5 plus 2/5 makes 5/5, so 5/5, which is a whole. 9/10 plus 1/10, so 9/10 and 1/10 makes 10/10. Again, 5/5, 10/10, so 10/10, 5/5, that means it's a whole. Over here, we have 5/8 plus 3/8, which means 8/8. Again, numerator and denominator is equal, is the same, so that equals a whole, but you're looking for the cannot be the two parts. So 3/6 plus 4/6 is actually 7/6, which is more than a whole. So that's 6/6 plus 1/6, which is 7/6. So a whole and sixth more. So this is the one that is accurate. How are the numerator and denominator of a fraction different? The denominator represents a certain part that is highlighted. So it could be 1 or 1/2. That's 1. And a denominator tells us how many equal parts there are. So again, equal parts is the down denominator, how many parts there are. So let's just say it was a half. So 2 means equal. Those are the 2 equal halves, 2 equal parts. And then the 1 for a half would represent a certain part that is highlighted. Either it's shaded in or it's colored in. Okay, and just click submit. And you should get an accuracy. So you can view accuracy. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It looks good. All right. Thank you very much for bearing with me. That was the lesson from yesterday. And today you're going to do fractions of a set. Click here to get a copy. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please let me know.